Hello everybody, this is my first appearance on YouTube and this is special for me because a lot of YouTubers inspired me actually to make this video. I want to especially thank to Nordic RC Visions and Nordic RC Visions because I watched a lot of his videos and they are actually really good, and he inspired me to do this video. I also want to shout out to Kevin Talbot and his YouTube channel because actually like 3-4 months ago I came across his video where he is building his first RC car, the Tamiya Manta Ray, which I also owned. I also own, but he was like, my Manta Ray was broken for more than 20 years, I would say 15 or 20 years, I don't know exactly, and there wasn't spare parts for this car, and fortunately Tamiya decided to release the Manta Ray again, like in 2013, and after that 2017, 2018. And that meant that there are again a lot of spare parts to buy. And as I said, after watching Kevin Talbot's video of rebuilding his old Tamiya, or trying to rebuild his old Tamiya, I got hooked again to make my car running again. So as we all know, the TA01 and TA02 and DF01 chassis, they had major problems with strength in the front A parts and back B parts. So I decided to make a lot of upgrades and trying to modify these parts to make that car a lot stronger and even have no problems to run brushless motors on that car. Okay, here I use a Goul RC 21 turn motor. It's not brushless, but for the beginning it's, I think, a really good engine for this chassis, and after the first run I was pretty satisfied. First of the mod what I made is to go with the screws which hold in place the gearbox housing, to go all the way through between the FRP plates and the upper part of the gearbox. This is all one screw which goes through, and here you are absolutely sure that this is strong and will not break. The most important thing here is to take away the force from actually screwing down into the plastic, because the screw makes a lot of force in the plastic, and that's why it mostly breaks. I also machine this part here, which just a moment looks like this, from the other side, which you can see here. And the main reason for this is to spread the force on a larger area, so that there are less chances for this screw to be pushed out. I also make metric threads inside M3 instead of the standard Phillips screw. The other side is the same thing, only a little bit more difficult, as you can see. There is also a motor plate to spread the force onto a bigger area. You see this? And also everywhere where I have enough place, I was going through the whole plastic sections and put nuts everywhere where was possible. I did that. In the backside also, I go also with metric M3 nuts and bolts all the way through. You can see here there is also a nut, but here there is not enough space, so you need to go with a countersunk head, so you can put this afterwards on the gearbox. In the front, the same thing. Sorry, it's a little bit uncomfortable. I go all the way through also with the bumper here, and this was the most tricky sections to go with the front gearbox cover. It's not hard to make a hole through, but it's hard to, because there is not enough space. I don't know if you can see that there is not enough space for a nut, so I made this special brass like nuts, but no hexagonal, but only round, so you need to hold that with your finger until it starts to tighten, to make this thing also stronger. Here also I also built this TiO2 steering links, because the original was, it's exactly the same like the original. I just copied that into aluminium and it's much more stiffer and better. I can show you here. I have these are the right side. Sorry, they are not polished yet, they look a little bit. Left and right side, and this is the part which goes in between, like this. In the gearbox back I have a 72 tooth pinion gear from RV Racing. Their products are really good, because I also own a machine shop and I quite know what machining is. The pinion gears are so hard that you can't even try to. It's not possible with your file to take material off. That is a 16 tooth from RV Racing. Everything else is stock. I have standard diffs inside. I have actually two boxes of two sets of limited slip differentials from Tamiya, but first I wanted to try to see how it behaves with that standard one, and afterwards I go to upgrade to the limited slip differentials from Tamiya. The propeller shaft is made also here in house by me and my father. He was on the lathe and I made the flat by hand. This is a special fixture. I used the original holder for the resistor to screw this down and make this special. I think it's much more sturdier for the chassis to These are holders from the TAO2, which I don't know why. Ah yes, because of the TAO2 FRP plates I also received these, and I use these for the body shell to be much better, and you see it fits nice. The wheels I actually ordered from AliExpress. They are, I have to say, I am pretty satisfied with these wheels, because they are not glued. I don't think I need to glue them because I don't have that much power, but they are soft rubber, as you can see, and also the sponge is inside. The suspensions in front and back are also from AliExpress. They are cheap, but because my original ones, you can see here, the chrome got off the, sorry, just a moment. The chrome got off the piston and it started to leak, so I need to replace for the start with something. Okay, they are not so bad, but I think the original ones, even if they are plastic ones, they behave better. In the back it's a little bit spongy, but I'm satisfied for now. We see when I start to drive it a little bit more what's going on, and see, maybe we change that. Okay, that's for now. That's my first video. I'm a little bit nervous to be honest, but okay, I try my best. Again, I want to thanks a lot to Mikael from Nordic RC Visions and Nordic RC Visions for giving me ideas and inspiring me to do this. And yeah, that's all for now. See you later and have a nice day. Bye.